What is up, guys? It is your Kronos Airblade, bringing you guys another Raw review of tonight's show, the November 30th edition of Raw. Tonight was out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I think it was. I know it's in Pittsburgh, but um, be sure to slash that like button down below for your Kronos Airblade, and please subscribe for more WWE content and stuff like that. Every week I will be doing a Raw review, so hopefully you guys do check those out. Support on them hasn't been very good as of late, but hopefully I'm gonna do a little bit of changes to the videos, so I'm gonna do a little bit more changes to them, see if the viewership does come back in my favor. So um, basically tonight it was all based around Sheamus, Roman Reigns. Basically, it was Sheamus and Roman Reigns. They're supposedly supposed to have a 5 minute 15-second title match, which I don't know. I knew it wasn't. If they had it around about like 9, they had it around about 9 o'clock. I knew it was not going to be. It wasn't the main event, so I knew something was going to go wrong, and then it was going to turn into a big 8 man tag again. Because Wade Barrett and Rusev, Alberto Del Rio came down to the ring, knocked the shit out of Sheamus, or not Sheamus, out of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns actually gets a DQ, and then we got a main event scheduled, which is actually an 8 man tag. The League of Nations, as Sheamus called it, versus Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and the Usos. So that's a typical WWE favor. Give us a shitty title match, get it a DQ, and then set us up with a dumbass 8 man tag. But to kick it off, the New Day came out, one of the most entertaining groups in the WWE right now. Completely laugh my ass off every time they're out in the ring talking shit. Really like the New Day. They're high on my list of people I like right now. New Day, one of the top must-see tag teams. They're so entertaining. One of the most entertaining tag teams in a long time. Came out to the ring, threw a little bit of like a party for like Sheamus. I was falling asleep at this because the crowd was completely dead. The crowd was completely booing them the whole time, no matter what he said. Completely scripted garbage. It sounded 100% unorganic. Really didn't really care. They had confetti and they had fireworks and shit, and then out of nowhere, Roman Reigns comes out and gives a Superman punch to Sheamus and walks off with the belt. First 20 minutes of Raw wasted on a piece of shit like that, but I really didn't give a shit anyways. I was falling asleep during the whole thing. The crowd was literally dead silent, and they were booing the whole Sheamus and everything so far. Roman Reigns barely got even a pop. He got more boos than he got cheered, and they're trying to make him a face. Good luck WWE with that. But it goes off the air into commercials. After the commercial break, Tyler Breeze already has his entrance out, and he's laying on the top ropes of the ring, posing for the selfie stick. Where's Tyler Breeze's entrance? We don't know. It was during commercials. Why don't you have the Tyler Breeze entrance? Tyler Breeze's entrance is one of the things that makes him what he was and what got him over. Coming out with a selfie stick and walking out with the shag leg pads. Really? And you're just gonna have him come out during commercials and have him laying on the top rope as Dolph Ziggler gets his full entrance. Tyler Breeze versus Dolph Ziggler, again, another rematch from Survivor Series. Very lazy booking. The whole show was a piece of shit, to be honest. There was only one good segment that was actually really booked good tonight. I will get to that in a second. Basically, I'm not quite sure who won the match because I actually was not. I had to step out of the room for a little bit. I actually did some homework, so I was not watching the show. But decent match. I know it did not go for long because I came back a few minutes later and it was already off, so it was switched over. But if there are any matches I do forget tonight, it just goes to show you how much they actually are important. I really don't give a shit about them if I do forget them. But I don't know if there was a match or anything between this, but I'm pretty sure after this the Dudleys come down to the ring. Dudleys, I don't know, they're trying to really they're building towards a Wyatt family and a Dudley feud going into Survivor Series, which I'm assuming is going to either go into a tables, ladders, chairs match at Survivor Series, which should be a damn good match. It's with the Dudleys. Basically, they come out, they have tables in the ring, They carry tables out to the ring and they have them covered up, and they actually say that the Wyatt family supposedly got 2 over on them, 1 on SmackDown, 1 last week's Raw, and they're not going to be able to do anything else to the Wyatt or the Dudleys anymore. The Dudleys have more experience than them and shit like that. They have their names, Wyatt, Rowan, Luke Harper, and Braun Strowman's names on a table for each one. They're going to be putting them through each table. They actually call out the Wyatt family. The Wyatt family actually comes out into the ring, surrounds the ring, and they actually scheduled a match. It's actually a 6-man tag. But guess who shows up from TNA? Tommy Dreamer actually comes out of the crowd. Tommy Dreamer is making his debut back onto Raw after I don't know how long it's been. I know it's been a good 5+ years since he wrestled in a ring actually on Raw. So really like the segment. The best part of the show tonight. Very good booked. It sounded organic. They did it really pretty good. The Wyatts come out. The Wyatts are literally like fucking scared as hell. Tommy Dreamer's back. He comes in the ring with a garbage can full of kendo sticks. The Wyatt family actually tries attacking him. They get their ass beat with a shitload of kendo sticks, and the garbage can goes on Braun Strowman's head. That was fucking hilarious. Then it's actually scheduled for a 3-man tag. It's going to be Braun Strowman, Eric Rowan, and Luke Harper versus the Dudleys and Tommy Dreamer. Very good match. Tommy Dreamer actually looks like he actually had never even stepped out of a ring. I'm assuming he's coming from TNA because TNA can't even pay its employees at this point. He's basically sinking ship at this point. So you might as well come on the WWE train and at least know we're going to be getting paid. So I'm assuming that's why Tommy Dreamer did come over here. I know he's in his late 40s, but he still looks like absolutely like he had never stepped out of the ring for 1 minute. Very good in the ring. No ring rust at all. Same with the Dudleys. I think they're in middle 40s, and they're still in fucking good yet. If they get over with the crowd, shit like that. I'm assuming. Shit, I can't talk. I'm assuming that's what it's gonna be the same with Tommy Dreamer, since they're gonna align themselves with the Dudleys. Tommy Dreamer is so. Very good match. In the end, it actually is a disqualification. I think Bray Wyatt or something gets interfered. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was a disqualification because I don't remember anybody winning that match. But in the end, there's actually a table laying outside the ring. Braun Strowman actually going to try putting one of the Dudleys through the table. They're in the ring. They're surrounding one of the Dudleys. Out of nowhere, Bubba Ray Dudley, Bray Wyatt standing on the ring apron. There's a table outside behind him. Knocks him off, puts Bray Wyatt through a table, and runs off real quick. So Bray Wyatt gets put through a table on Raw. Very nice segment. The crowd was actually chanting, "This is awesome," which is very rare. Decent segment, probably one of the best things of the night, even better than the main event in my opinion. Especially with Tommy Dreamer coming back, that OG music and shit, that was pretty nice. Seeing him come back to the WWE. I'm assuming TNA did not work out for him, so that's why he came over onto this bandwagon. Assuming they'll be building a TLC match for Survivor Series, probably the Wyatts versus Dudleys and Dreamer. So gonna be a damn good match. Especially we got the King of Hardcore right there in Dreamer. Gonna be blood in that match might as well. So might as well put blood there. After that, I'm not quite sure if these matches are gonna be in order. Because to be honest, I really don't give a shit if they're in order or not. This is the way I remember them. But Alberto Del Rio is actually going against Goldust tonight. Goldust loses within like about 2 minutes. Alberto Del Rio needs to seriously get a new finisher. Why would you hang when Alberto's on the top rope? Why would you keep your arms hanging onto the ropes when you see he's going to clearly stomp on you? That the finishers are completely fake. It's not even sellable really. Even a person with common sense, a 5-year-old kid, would not at least hang onto the damn ropes when he's hanging in the corner and Alberto's out on the top rope and put a stomp on his chest. Really? You think that's going to be a believable finisher, Alberto? He gets the win within under 2 minutes. Goldust, they brought him back at Survivor Series now that he's completely jobbing to all the newer talent again, just like typical Goldust does. He looked decent in the beginning of the match though, but then he got completely dominated with this dumbass finisher and shit. He would be a good mid-card talent if they did want to build him up again, put him together with Stardust again. I wouldn't mind that. Put on some damn good tag team matches, but Alberto's going to pick up the win, actually apply the cross armbar, which is the only finisher that looks at least decent and believable that he does have. He needs to really get rid of that top rope stomp. It's not believable. It's a piece of shit move. Um, he's going to be bringing the cross armbar. Jack Swagger actually comes out and actually tries knocking him out. So then Jack Swagger, I'm assuming they're going to be building a match towards Survivor Series. Alberto's going to go over to make him look more tough before Cena is going to come back and Cena's going to win back the title. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen. Don't judge me if you heard it here though. You heard it here first if it does happen. So after that, it's actually a Divas match. Sasha Banks is back on Raw, guys, in a 4-minute match against Brie Bella. Brie Bella actually was wearing Daniel Bryan colored attire to the ring. I don't know why. And randomly, Alicia Fox was wearing all black sweatshirt outside the ring. You could barely even see her. She was a fucking ghost, a shadow outside the ring. So supposedly she gets knocked out and she gets to get back to the locker room by 2 refs. I don't really give a shit though. Sasha Banks wins. Decent match. Why should I care? Putting on like 20 minutes of matches down in NXT before she moved to the main roster. So not in compare to what she used to be doing. You can tell she wants to wrestle more too, but it's not allowing her to do it. She needs to really get out of the bad clan. Or whatever, the bad team bad, who gives a shit about it, let her separate, screw over the clan or whatever, make her go on her own, it's more beneficial for her. Build her up for the title, give it a triple threat with Paige or something, I don't know, build her in there somehow. After that is actually going to be the title match. Again, I already said the title match, the results after that, they're going to make the 8-man tag match. Then it's actually going to be the match right before the main event. It's going to be the there was Rusev versus Ryback in there too. Again, Ryback comes on out and actually picks up a count-out victory because Lana actually gets her ass handed to her on outside the ring by the steps. So Rusev actually checks on her and actually gets counted out. Don't care. Ryback. He actually goes from the top rope and actually botches a missile dropkick, which I really thought was hilarious. He lands very wrongly. You can tell in the ring. He just doesn't want to show it though. Actually, the camera angles really switched quick afterwards because they knew he screwed up. But he's not meant to fly. He's not meant to cut a damn promo either while he's walking down the stage. No damn way he should be on the mic. Complete fucking shitty. Roid back. More like bore back. I was fucking sleeping during the whole damn match. Only thing I was doing was looking at Lana's ass. That's all I was there for. After that is actually going to be the Charlotte versus Becky Lynch. Charlotte picks up the victory within like about 4 minutes. Actually fakes an injury and actually gets a roll-up pin. Becky Lynch is very pissed about this backstage and actually starts cussing out Charlotte. But they actually do pinky swear for some reason. I don't know why we would ever do that, but get a pinky swear behind stage. And supposedly everything's good again. But then Paige comes behind and says that if you two are still friends, I guess, or something like that. That's going to be the main event. It's supposed to be the League of Nations, Wade Barrett, Alberto, Rusev, and Sheamus versus Usos, Dean Ambrose, which I thought he was in the running for a Intercontinental title feud. Now they're putting him in the matches with Roman Reigns again. I don't know. He's floating around everywhere again ever since Survivor Series. He's floating around in the mid-card again as usual. Typical Dean Ambrose. They have nothing to do with him. He's putting him with Roman Reigns. 1 minute he's with Kevin Owens, going after Kevin Owens. Next night on Raw, he's going after Sheamus with Roman Reigns. Split him away from Roman Reigns. He doesn't need to be with Roman Reigns. I know they're friends and all, but screw it. Go after Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens wasn't even on the show. That's how bad he was. He wasn't even on the show. I missed Kevin Owens tonight. I don't know where the fuck he was. Unless he was taking a break from he's going to be on SmackDown with a big match. I'm not quite sure, but New Day actually come down and actually said they asked the Authority to join the League of Nations side for the tag team. So it's a 7-on-4 handicap match. One of the Usos actually gets taken out during the middle of the match, faking an injury. They actually take him out with 2 refs. So it's a 3-on-7 match at the middle of the match. It does end in a DQ, I think. Wait, no, it does not end in a DQ. It almost does. However, Sheamus does get the bro kick on Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose takes the 1-2-3 pin, and the League of Nations side of the tag team does win. However, they still beat the shit out of Dean Ambrose. Roman Reigns tries to come in again and actually pick off everybody, but he gets the shit beat out of him by everybody. And Reigns is fucking pissed on the outside of the ring. They're trying to build sympathy towards Reigns. Again, I don't really care. Reigns is a piece of shit at the point. He's improved. I can tell you guys he's improved from last year's WrestleMania, but he's not ready for a title shot. They're trying to give him the Daniel Bryan treatment, which is not working. It worked for him, not going to work for Roman Reigns. I can tell you that right now. But that was basically the show. Another piece of shit garbage show. The only good segment was with Tommy Dreamer and the Dudleys against the Wyatts. Only good match of the night, in my opinion. They had Paige on commentary too. She was like saying a bunch of shit, a lot of random shit on commentary. I don't know if she should be saying some of that shit on commentary. Some shit about her dad, and she actually beat the shit out of her dad when she was 17 or something, wrestling when she was 17. Do we really give a shit about your dad? Seriously, do we give a shit about your dad outside the commentary table? Nope. Anyways, that's going to be the review, guys. If you guys are making it this far, please slash that like button down below for your Corona's Airblade, and subscribe for more WWE content. That being said, though, I'm going to get the hell out of here. See you guys next week. I might not have one next week, just due because my other channel will have maybe an important video going up, so I'm not quite sure if I'll be doing one next week, but I will inform you guys on Twitter if I will, so follow me on Twitter as well. So that being said, I'm going to get the hell out of here. See you guys next time.